Hey, what's up, Don?
Hey, how's it going?
Not much. Did you see that thing with your friend Erin when she went on the labs?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
She's
She's
sounds like a loyal friend, man. You know, I wanted to tell you it's really interesting watching that because you have somebody local to you, somebody who is you know, a friend of you and Candace going up. I don't know if she doesn't know YouTube or what her reason was for clicking the link, but you know, you find her somebody that supports you guys first versus one of these channels that their sole mission is to smear you, and you find like a little bit of a tension or argument here, and it's interesting. You did see it?
Yeah, I did see it. I listened to her. She tried to, come out with the truth, but they don't want to hear the truth. It seems like they just like you said, they got to know that.
No,
they want to keep it up.
You're absolutely right. There's a point where he's telling her that you're avoiding the police, and she literally says, "I've been on the phone with them when they've called TBI," and it just gets right brushed.
Oh yeah, I talk to the police all the time. Anytime they want, I don't have a problem talking to them. They show up whenever they want.
I know that you do because you've told me. I just haven't said it on YouTube, but I know that you do. You know, even with this little conversation with your friend coming out, you know, with this guy, he's such an asshole and he has such hatred towards you. She's trying to explain like the geographic area up there, and she's talking about deer stands and everything else. And there comes a point, and then of course this guy, out of frustration, the woman, you know, she cusses just once. It was completely normal. This guy he kept not wanting her to cuss, you know, obviously for the monetization. He's got your name in the title. He's gonna watch what he says. Trust me, he wants every penny. But it's crazy to listen to someone who is not all the way against you, who knows that that are in contact with law enforcement, and trying to explain to somebody your house or around your house is very complicated. I've never been to Tennessee. It's like all hills up there, and she's explaining this to him, and I think he hung up on her.
Yeah, he did.
I mean,
he couldn't. She wasn't saying what he wanted to hear. He just wants to hear all the negative stuff. He don't want to hear the truth. He just wants to hear all the lies and the smears and all. That's all he wants to hear. If it ain't that, he don't want to hear it. He can't deal with it.
So you're saying if she would have said behind the deer stand there was a blue couch, he might have let her hang out a little bit longer.
Right. Yeah, that's funny.
It's
that's the truth.
Yeah, it is insane, man. It is insane. I'm very surprised that he uploaded the video and let it just sit there. My guess is the money's down.
You know,
go ahead.
Another thing about, all this stuff, the footprint they found and all this kind of stuff. See, that all come from camp. That stuff wasn't even supposed to be out there. Our private detectives done a lot of work, and they work closely with TBI and the local police and everything like that. And Cam come up there and he was invited to help. Okay, fine. We trust, they trusted him and everything. None of that stuff was supposed to be out there, period.
Right.
But everything that, wasn't supposed to be out there, Cam put out there. I mean, it's apparently, that stuff could hurt the case.
Yeah.
None of that stuff's supposed to be out
Don,
there.
go ahead. I want to ask you something. I want to ask you something that I keep seeing a few YouTubers dwell on. Can you please either explain, or I know we've talked about this privately, and I've said it a bunch of times, but I want to say it again for people to understand that follow the case, and it doesn't even matter if they support you or they don't. First off, it's about Summer. It's not about Don, y'all. But I want everyone to understand this is very important that the timeline, Don. Who has the timeline?
Well, me and Candace worked with TBI on the timeline on every aspect of the timeline.
Okay.
Nobody else has that timeline but me, Candace, and TBI.
And I would imagine. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, and it ain't gonna go nowhere. So we're not gonna ever trust these people ever again.
Right.
Because every time we've trusted somebody or our private investigators trusted somebody, it went all over YouTube. You know.
What happens is I understand what you just said. You guys sat down with them, and I'm assuming we've never talked about. I'm assuming there's a guy with a pen and a pad. He wrote everything down to the T, and it took a long process. But on the other side of YouTube, you have YouTubers through conversation with you or through different panels or interviews. They're coming up with their own timeline, and they're trying to say that they have the official timeline. Okay.
Which is lies all the way around. Exactly.
I just wanted to clear that up. It's very difficult to explain that in a comment, but hey, that lady Erin is more than welcome to contact us. I think she's a good friend. I'm sorry that you got burnt again. Cam's burnt you now.
Well, he wasn't supposed to share a lot of the information, and he was trusted, by our private investigators, and he should not have went and put a lot of that stuff he put on his YouTube channel. He should not have put out there. He could have potentially hurt Summer's case. It's not right. And he won't be trusted again.
Yeah. No. I get it.
And he wants to. Anyway, it won't go no further with that. That's But anyways, yeah. I don't know where these crazy people come out of the woodwork and say, this, that, and the other, and I know this, and that. They don't. I don't know. But it's just it's crazy.
I just wanted to. I just wanted to let you know about the phone call from your friend. It was interesting, man. You have somebody, and I've said this before on YouTube. Trying to since I've been talking to you and stuff. It seems like there's like this weird tribal movement on YouTube where it's either people support you or have the better interest for Summer, and then there's another section of people where it's they are filled with hate and it's just all negativity. But in real time, you have somebody who what I've been saying actually happened. You have somebody, Miss Erin. I'm sure she's not too familiar with YouTube. And she calls and she's trying to have a normal adult conversation with this guy, and he's just completely shut down somebody who not only is like a local out there with you, knows you personally, but his negativity comes off so bad. He's telling her, he's trying to sell to her. He doesn't contact or work with police, and she's like, "What are you talking about? I've been on the phone with them." It's just.
It's real funny, they want to act like there's some kind of super cops, and they have this information, they have that information, they got the timeline, they don't got enough. They're fake ass YouTubers, they don't got nothing, they don't know nothing, and it's all a big act, and these people listen to this baloney and go with it and send them money. It blows me away. And then when someone like Erin comes on and wants to tell the truth, they don't want to hear the truth. He shuts her down because he don't want to hear the truth. He wants to hear crap and
exactly
bull. They don't want the truth.
Exactly.
You can sit there. That's the thing they put on their panel. Oh, Don, come on and tell us the truth. What really happened? Well, all you got to do is go back with some videos, because me and Candace have never wavered in our stories. We've always told the truth from day one, and we'll always tell the same story because it was the truth from the beginning. And if y'all, people on his channel are too blind to see that or whatever, then that's y'all's problem.
Go ahead. I've came to realize with this internet, if you could take it back again and do everything over, it doesn't mean anything, because it doesn't matter, because you're honest, and because you're man enough to jump on a panel or do something like this. With the internet, man, it's like there's no meeting in the middle. So all these hate channels come from ridiculing everything that maybe you've previously said, and this is coming from people who don't understand the games that are getting played by the shows that they're watching, which I've been getting into, and people are starting to see that. But even if you had a different answer, a complete 180 of an answer from what you originally said on each different panel, it still wouldn't be good enough, man. And there would still be a narrative and hate. So it's at some point you have to just brush it off and realize that you're just dealing with. If people can't see it, then I don't know. You know what I mean?
It's been a real learning lesson for me. I learned, like you said, I've learned a lot about this. And, yeah, I mean, they don't want to listen to the truth. That's on them. I'm done with it. I'm here for my daughter, like I always have been, and I appreciate you guys helping me that are there for us. I really appreciate it. But yeah, this is all about my daughter. You can think of me, which you guys can think of whatever, but it is about someone,
100%. All right, Bubba. Yeah. I'll let you go. I just wanted to get your opinion on it. I appreciate it, and I
appreciate you guys. If you think anything, holler back at me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
100%. All right, Bubba. Later.
All right. See you. Bye-bye.